Hello model railroaders, and welcome back to DG Modelworks. I have another locomotive review video for you today. This one happens to be the Athearn Ready to Roll SD40-2 Norfolk Southern High Hood, and this one has Tsunami 2 sound. So let's get started. If you would like to see more content from my channel, be sure to subscribe and click that bell icon to be notified of future videos. As we do a quick unboxing of this, I would like to point out this model has been provided to me for review purposes. Now this release of the Ready to Roll SD40-2s, if you happen to order the sound equipped version, does come with a fully equipped Tsunami 2 sound decoder from Soundtracks. That being because at the time of this making of this release, the economy sound decoders were hard to come by because of the chip shortage and everything. So Athearn went ahead and threw in a Tsunami 2 instead. And it's a great value for you if you pick up a sound equipped one, because I can tell you right now, you can buy these right now at most retailers for right around $200, $200, $205. That's US dollars. I mean, with the speaker and the decoder, I mean, that covers well over $100 of it, maybe $105, $120 if you had to put a speaker and a decoder in it yourself. So you're over halfway there if you buy the sound equipped one. So that's an awesome value if you really like sound equipped locomotives. I would not pass up on that for sure. So let's pop the cover off this quick, because there are a couple things I'd like to go over. Remove this. Slide the sleeve off, and you will notice that there are included detail parts, which is basically the fuel tank piping. They do this a lot with their Ready to Roll line. Athearn does. So if you would like to install extra piping, you can do that. Just a quick unboxing. There we go, Norfolk Southern High Hood. We'll sit this on the track and get a closer look at it. In the bottom of the box, you do get some literature. This is a exploded parts diagram. I will say this is still the same diagram from the SD40 line that they've had for a while. Things are different inside the locomotive now, so in my opinion, I think this sheet should be updated. I mean, the board inside is no longer a 9-pin board, it's a 21-pin board if you do not get the sound equipped ones. So there are some differences with this diagram as opposed to the newest releases of the SD40-2 and Ready to Roll line. We do have the Tsunami diesel quick start guide, which really doesn't serve a whole lot of purpose at this one, because this one has the Tsunami 2 installed in it instead of the economy. So there are some information you can get from this. Usually it's pretty standard across the board for Athearn locomotives. However, if you would like to see the Tsunami 2 diesel guide, you can go to Soundtrack's website, and they do have PDF formats of that for you to view or print out. Another thing you can do, if you have another Tsunami 2 equipped Genesis locomotive, you can actually use a lot of the information in that quick start guide for your information. I mean, it has pretty much the same thing for any Tsunami 2 diesel, if it's a diesel. I mean, so you have your prime movers, which is all these are available in the Tsunami 2 decoder, so you can select your horns and bells and everything. So you can get a lot of your information if you have another Tsunami 2 equipped Athearn locomotive. I've said it before and I will say it again. The new stuff coming out in the Athearn Ready to Roll line are some of my favorites. I think, honestly, as far as locomotives, right now they are the best value that you can purchase. With the amount of detail that comes on these, along with the dual sugar cube speaker and the Tsunami sound decoder, that's a heck of a bang for your buck. And this one especially, since it's equipped with the Tsunami 2 decoder, you can't go wrong with purchasing these right now. I think they are some of the smoothest runners, even though they have an older style driveline in them and a brushed motor. But I think they run great, and they are quiet. So I have no complaints about them. I really do like them. This Norfolk Southern SD40-2 model represents an early paint scheme that would have been painted right after the merger of the Norfolk and Western and Southern Railroad into the Norfolk Southern Railroad. This was an ex-Southern locomotive. It has the Southern reporting marks on it. It is missing any type of sill striping, and that sill striping wasn't added till many years later. So this is an early representation of this locomotive. Let's take a look at some of the detail on this thing. Here we have the plow with the rubber MU hoses and train line hose and coupler cut lever. Really nicely done. That is a McHenry scale coupler. Here you will notice the bell and the horn mounted on the long hood. There is another one at the other end, which would be the rear. This does not have lighted number boards. This is a ready to roll line, therefore there are no lighted number boards. You will also notice grab irons going down the other side. There are plenty of grab irons on this locomotive. This locomotive also features walkway lighting, you'll notice up here. The logo's done really nice. I don't see any bleed through. Notice some firecracker antennas up here. This locomotive is equipped with 6 firecracker antennas. You have some nice see-through fan detail. Here you notice the other 4 firecracker antennas and the other horn, along with another grab iron. And you'll notice even the sand fill hatch up here. There is another one at the front of the locomotive too. And notice more walkway lighting. This is simulated lighting. These do not light up. You will notice this does have etched metal wipers. This does not have cab interior, by the way. This is ready to roll line, so you do make some sacrifices. It has the standard ready to roll sliding windows. There's your sunshade. Notice the Southern reporting mark. Let's take a look at the rear of the locomotive quick. Much of the same thing. And again, yes, this is the rear of the locomotive. As I mentioned, this does run long hood forward. Again, there are many grab irons up the front here, separately applied. And as you will notice, warning labels are legible. Since this is the ready to roll line, truck detail is limited, but honestly I think it's a perfect sacrifice to make for the cost and price that you pay for these. This model does come equipped with all LED lighting. However, it is only the headlight and rear light. That's the only lighting on this locomotive. Let's check out the slow speed performance and the quiet running of this before we turn the sounds on and enjoy this for what it is. Like I said, I am a fan of this driveline, even though it might be a little bit on the older style with the brushed motor, but I like it. I think it runs well and it's quiet. Let's bump this up to speed step 1. Moving pretty nice. Let's back up here. Well, actually, let's move forward. I would like to point out though, if you get your locomotive and right out of the box it seems a little bit herky and jerky in speed step 1, do me a favor and do a little bit of a break-in with it. Run it around your layout for a little bit first before you go changing any type of CVs or your start voltage. With this being a brushed motor, allow that brush on the motor to wear in a little bit so you get a little bit better performance out of it. Usually I've found that that's all it takes to correct any type of jerkiness, if there is any, in speed step 1. I'm telling you, I seriously love these drive lines. Let's fire this up by applying track power. And one nice thing about this one, having Tsunami 2 sound in it, you will have the advantage of the digital dynamic exhaust, which you will have to set up on your own. There are instructions in the manual. You may hear some of that happening during my running video. I do have it set up. How about we simulate taking a short consist out on the branch line. We'll do a run around my layout. that's all I have for this video, guys. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of the new ready-to-roll stuff coming out from Athearn. Great value, great bang for your buck. Nicely detailed. Has the dual sugar cube speakers in the sound unit. I don't think you could go wrong there. Especially with this run that has the Tsunami 2 in it. That was a pleasant surprise, and if you're looking for a sound unit, it'd be hard to pass up on these because you're getting a Tsunami 2 version at the Economy sound version price. So hard to pass up on that. And like I said, most retailers right now are selling the sound units for right around $200. Midwest Model Railroad, where I like to shop, they have them right now for $205 US. So head on over there if you're looking to buy one of these. I'm not sure what all road numbers were released with this round, but definitely check that out, because if they have the Tsunami 2 in it, you're getting a great deal. Like I said, it's hard to pass up on that for that price. But anyways, that's all I have for this video, and I'll catch you guys next time. Take care.